All right, guys, we are back here with another update video on the Bad Apple, and a lot of stuff is getting done. Ben has been putting in some time, and we are getting this thing ready to go for FL2K. And I know a lot of people see it right now, but you guys don't realize how close to completion this really is. So we'll start front to back on it and what we got going on. We got a brand new drive shaft put in here, which at some point in this video we'll jack the car up and show you the drive shaft. It is absolutely awesome, and we highly recommend it. It's a PST carbon fiber drive shaft. Absolutely sick. So we're working from the back forward. We're almost complete with our drivetrain. Torque converter from Cameron Converter Services should be done today, so I'm just waiting to hear back on that. And we got that Mickey 2-speed running it as a non-lockup at the moment until I take it back out and put it in the salted chicken. So what all we got going on here is this badass 8.2 deck motor, and it is in there for the final time. It's not going to come back out. We're going to drop the transmission when we put the converter in, right? Yeah. She's in there now. So we're waiting on a few other things. Like, you guys gave us that part number that we needed for the fuel pump bracket for the Brazzel front drive, so we have that on the way. So we're going to get that and then get the fuel pump stuff wrapped up. But right now we're just down to a lot of the little odds and end things. We're waiting on some coil brackets, running some oil lines, running some fuel lines. Ben made these awesome adapters to fit the fuel rails up to the billet atomizer injector. It's a little bit taller, so we had to modify them so they have like a nice little through bolt design, and they look sweet. Ben already ran all the wiring for the injectors, and that is good. So right now, it's just bolting the intake back down, got everything all painted, and as you can see here, we got a little something different over here now. This badass clear view filtration oil filter. So you guys have seen, Forrest has one of these on his car, and they are super nice. And this right here is the complete filter itself. They have some that System 1 canister bolt onto the bottom, but this one is the filter, and it's a unit, that's for sure. This thing's massive. And as you see, Ben built a bracket here. He's got to build another one that go right here, and then it should be good to go. Some other things we got going on, waiting on the coils. As you can see, he's already got plug wires run on one side to where the coils will go. They will go right here. And then it's just a couple little odds and end things. Hook up the cam pickup and the crank pickup and fire it up. I mean, that's it. So
this badass 76mm turbo.
This badass 65mm forced inductions turbo. When you spin this turbo, you can't like put your finger there. Put your whole fist in there and grab with your thumb. That's how. That's how you gotta spin it. Jose at Forced Inductions. That's a badass one of his GTR turbos. That's the turbo we like to run. It's the dual ball bearing. It's a unit, that's for sure. So you guys love seeing the Bad Apple stuff. This is just giving you an update on it, some specs on it. I don't want to give you any specs on the motor, but other than it's 8.2 deck, we're running a set of 550 billet atomizer injectors. We got an Enderley pump on there. It's the Enderley 110. It's their whole billet pump. So I think it's like 16 gallons a minute. Vehicle is going to be running on alcohol, non-intercooled, as you could see by the BPF charge pipe on there. And yeah, I mean, it's just a Wilson manifolds, 4500 elbow, and their 105 throttle body. Absolute unit. We got all of our sensors back here. Some fittings for running the vacuum line stuff, for fuel pressure, and for the wastegate blow-off valve stuff. So it is well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, damn, it is.
What do you think this is?
This ain't no middle of the mall shit.
No. No. I've never heard that before.
You never heard that?
No.
God, you never heard the Vanilla Gorilla say that?
No. Who? No.
Riff Raff, right?
No. I don't know all this. I know you got hair like him, but I don't know all this lingo. I don't know all this.
He said, I'm going to get rich, and I'm going to blow up, and I'm going to forget all y'all.
Wow.
And he's got like these shark down, shark grill.
No, I know that, yeah.
I'm
so,
gonna be a shark grill.
That's going to be you?
Yeah.
When you get out the Honda game, when you fully convert to the LS game?
Fully convert.
Never.
Never.
It's honestly disgusting. I made a Facebook post today. What did my Facebook post today say?
Oh, when you make 300 horsepower. Well, nobody's impressed by 300 horsepower Honda.
It's 2020.
Wow.
I said it's 2020. No one cares about 300.
I'm not even impressed by a 300 horsepower Honda.
We make 300 horsepower per cylinder in the Black Sheep. How do you feel about that? Per cylinder.
How much did it cost you to make 300 horsepower?
It doesn't matter. We could divide it by 8 and it's still better. So this thing is running on Holley smart coils, Holley Dominator system. Hey Ben, can we shoot this thing up in the air and check out this drive shaft? I really want to show you guys this drive shaft because it is very nice. It's drive shaft wise, you're gonna pay. What are you gonna pay? $700 for a nice, badass chromoly one.
Yeah, at least.
And this one was $1,300. Comes with a lifetime warranty. We got it made in like 2 or 3 days. It's carbon fiber 3.5 inch. It's a unit. Look at how good this thing looks. This thing is going to be absolutely insane. Still gonna gap it. Who you like? Who you like, Black Sheep or Bad Apple?
Who's driving what?
I drive the sheep. Chris will drive the apple.
On the tree, the bad apple's. The sheep is gonna drive around this way.
You didn't bump your head. Solid roller, small block Ford versus hydraulic roller LS.
Chris is gonna cut your head off.
No, he won't.
You might have to put it back on and then release a trans brake.
Oh my God, the disrespect. All right, so no secrets here. Stock suspension Mustang, Fab 9 housing. Doesn't even have upper adjustable brackets. It's got torque boxes in it. And look at this absolutely gorgeous drive shaft.
Hey, what makes this stock suspension?
This is literally factory.
Because
like
the torque boxes?
no, it's literally factory location.
This is like factory clip right
Like
here.
this thing right here is the same thing that's on that.
It's still triangulated?
Yeah, I mean, like you could really take these bars off this car and put them on Charlie Murphy or Eddie Murphy, either one, and they're fine. This one's got inboard coilovers, and then it's got adjustment on the bottom down here and adjustment on the top up here. The new ones, the new torque boxes, they have adjustment all around. So if you buy a badass, like I think Tin Soldiers makes a really good 8.8, they have adjustable lowers and upper on the housing, and they have a torque box that has adjustable lower and upper on the chassis. But we got the Mickey 2-speed 400 in here. This is my baby. I feel like I'm
You got a shifter bracket for it now for that shifter.
oh,
So you don't have to run a drive shaft loop with this?
we do. We have to. There's the drive shaft loop. It's too narrow. The other drive shaft was a, what is that?
That's
3 inch.
Yeah, 3-inch chromoly.
So now we're 3.5 inch carbon fiber.
3 3/4.
3 3/4. Damn. Damn, that's big. That's almost. It's about 4 inch.
3 3/4 is the size the go-to size for carbon fiber drive shafts because of the critical speed at which they get harmonics basically.
And then the goal is not to have harmonics.
Right.
Like every
Range.
singular or singular every single cab short bed. It's like this.
There's a common misconception where people think if they go to the junkyard and get like a 5-inch aluminum drive shaft out of a Silverado, it's got to be strong because it's huge. There's actually a science I learned to the whole
Harmonics.
aiming for this speed. I'm not going to go any faster than this speed. So in order to put me in the best range, it's this size, this wall thickness, this material, where most of the time it's chromoly 3-inch. People making over 1,500 usually go to a 3.5 inch.
Oh, man,
4 inch.
And then
4 inch steel.
I need to get an 8-inch.
mild steel.
4 inch mild steel in the cow, but the cow only goes like 130, 135. So yeah, it's not that bad.
A little bit.
The benefit of this, and PST is really good about it, is one, it gets made really quick. Two, carbon fiber is very safe for a drive shaft. Generally, when they break, they just go into carbon dust. So if you do break a drive shaft, in most cases, it doesn't sling around and go nuts. It just breaks. But PST has a lifetime warranty on this. So if this ever breaks, send it back.
You can explode this shit till your heart intense.
Yes. So, I mean, break it, put what's left in a box, sweep up the dust, put it in a box.
Except for tire shake. Tire shake is not covered.
Tire shake is not covered. We're on radials, so we're good.
That's what I told him. He's like, oh, you're good then.
Oh, how do they know? Like in their warranty process, they're like, so give me the rundown how it broke. Me, like, man, I'll click the button and it just snapped. And he's like,
Most of the guys running it, they're watching live.
oh, so they're like, oh, he's gonna call us Monday. We're not warranting that.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Like, hey, I saw you broke your drive shaft. Yeah, man, didn't shake at all. Like, huh. We were watching you on Mellow Yellow, and the second round, you shook all the way down track.
And they say if you are in it and get out of it, don't get back in it. Don't pedal it like that
Because
it'll.
the load and unload.
He said, but the fact that it's going in a turbo car really doesn't make him worry at all.
It's like if it was a nitrous car.
Yeah.
I have seen some lower quality carbon fiber drive shafts where they'd break here. like on foot brake, loading that thing up, just torquing up, hammers it, and it's just like, it literally just spins the yoke inside the shaft. Yeah, it really did. I have it on video too. I'm not gonna go back and find it because it's gonna take 2 years, but I think since then they've come a long way. That was like, it was a bolt-in carbon fiber drive shaft for a 6th gen. It was like the first one ever made. So, but that is something I have seen happen, because I think it's just, now these are like splined, and then they put this on there and they press it.
Bond,
the carbon to the yoke. Yeah.
And if the bond isn't right, then that's
I mean, just like anything, when you get something that's brand new and you're doing the R&D on it, and it breaks, I mean, you can't get mad. It's just part of R&D, but
R&D.
that's why I am the R&D department. Stock block over here. I mean, hydraulic roller.
Quality header seal from under here.
Look at that. All that orange copper RTV on there with those forward-facing headers. The key on a turbo build is just make sure everything seals up. Make sure everything seals up real nice. And that's what we got going on here.
EGTs on this?
No, well, they're
Capped.
They're going to be capped. So if we ever do want to run EGTs, we can. But for the time being, we will not run EGTs. Oh, sorry.
Like sealed here.
Yeah, literally anything on the hot side or cold side. Hot side, use copper RTV. Any V-band clamps, you need to use it. On the cold side, use gray RTV. You just need to seal it up. It's something that I feel like most people overlook.
Don't use that red stuff because it stinks.
That's what you get the most out of your turbo. You gotta seal it up.
You want to use 100% efficiency. Oh, look at that! That's nice.
Is that a dash 12?
Look at this. Look at this fitting right there.
That's
that 2-bolt. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, this goes to like a orb fitting. So we're actually stepping down to an 8 because we got a suction.
So this is our first external oil pump deal we're running. So this actually has vacuum right there. So you have to run a scavenge pump because it's going to pull it.
And we'll push it back into this hole.
Damn, this thing is wild, dude. This thing is wild.
Damn.
But there's your bad apple update. Ben, what do you think? Hope to have it running sometime next week or so. Fire it up. Take it up to the hub dyno with Kevin. Get a nice tune on it. And then maybe some testing before we go down to FL2K. So that'd be a pretty nice plan. Phil said he's going to FL2K.
Drive it.
Are you taking that and driving it?
Drive it.
All right, we'll have to see. So thank you guys so much for watching. There's your bad apple update. And thank you to HOLLEY Performance, MSD, TCAM, Strange, PST, who else? Clearview. We got some badass parts going on this thing. Black Belt Performance.
We got a ton.
Yeah, we got a ton of nice stuff. So Force Inductions, can't forget them. And, of course, Dieter's Custom Finishing. We haven't got the shine on this one yet, but you guys know. Oh, yeah, Jason Brazzel. He's done a thing or two. So,
a whole lot of people.
yeah, I mean, this is a family. Takes a lot of work to get this thing rolling. So be on the lookout. Next week, we're going to have a video of this thing firing up. And it's sure to be the world's baddest 8.2 deck small block Ford. Send them out of here, Phil.
Don't get